declare this frickin' idiot convention open. Oh, and I have some other good news. Yeah, we're in first place in the frickin' idiot league.
Hola, ¿cómo está? Oh wait, shit, this isn't Dora. It's episode 13 of the Check This podcast, where we continue and try to figure out what this is. I'm Brandon. Say hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
TR, are you good? Are you over there?
I am. I'm over here.
He's out here. Hell yeah, boys. How's it been? Oh god, here we go again with the soundboard. Steve, I fucking love it. Let's get wild.
China.
All right. It's been good.
All right, boys. Well, let's just get into current events. We just had the Super Bowl this last weekend.
Yeah, how'd you guys like the Rihanna halftime?
I didn't even really watch all of it.
I loved it.
See, a lot of people hated it, and I'm not necessarily hating on it, but I thought it was kind of boring.
Yeah, there's no features.
Yeah, I was really hoping on a feature.
Yeah, it's
then
always
when
fun
everyone-
when there's a feature.
When everyone found out that, you know, she was pregnant, that added like a cool twist to it. But at the same time, like, how far in advance did you know you were pregnant? And then, like, could we have changed that? Maybe somebody else could have picked up the slack, since you can't really be moving around like that. I don't know. I thought it was all right, but it was definitely not the best.
I think she said she found out like not that long before the Super Bowl. Like it was only a couple weeks.
And she had one, what was it, literally 9 months ago? So
yeah, well, not 9. I don't. Yeah, something. I don't know.
who is she with?
Nobody. She's on the market. So
She's with ASAP Rocky.
ASAP Rocky. So he's just hitting
Yeah.
like mashed potatoes, basically.
Yeah.
he didn't give a
Oh.
fuck.
But yeah, I mean, I agree. I think it's always better with a guest. Like when they come out with some surprise guest and whatever, like it's always just better. I don't know. But I still thought
Especially
it was
like
pretty good.
last year's, because there's so many people during the halftime show that came out.
Yeah.
I don't
Last
even
year's was
remember
really
last
good.
year's.
It's Kendrick, Eminem, Dre, Snoop
Oh
Dogg.
yeah, that was I like that one. Who was the year before that?
Weekend.
The
I don't
Weekend.
know.
Yeah,
That was the-
I hated
That
that
was
one. That was
that was the
garbage.
That was the COVID one. Yeah.
That was garbage. It was
Bullshit.
yeah. You
I
know,
was really
you know who
hoping.
last year's we had
My friend Snoop Dogg.
and that one went really well, I thought.
It did.
China.
It was fucking awesome.
I was really hoping that we would have had, or that Rihanna would have brought out Kanye. Because
Yeah,
she played a couple songs with like Kanye in them, and I thought he was gonna come out. He should have. That would have been fucking awesome. But
She would not have done that to her career. Nobody,
No,
everyone's
well-
scared of Kanye. Kanye is fucking done.
he's
No,
I know
not.
you
he'll be
guys.
fine.
I know you guys say
He will
he's
be just fine.
and I
He'll
know
be
you guys
just
are big
fine.
Kanye fans, and you're sucking his dick. But like, Kanye's
No,
done.
never happened.
Kanye's done.
Bullshit.
no way.
What do you mean?
Kanye
Never.
will, Kanye will come back.
He
He
is a sick
Guaranteed.
puppy.
he is a sick puppy, you guys.
He
He
found,
is a
he
sick
found
puppy.
He found a new woman. Now he's just chilling. He hasn't been in the news
And
lately.
she's gonna fix.
He's
Yeah,
been
she's gonna fix
he's
him.
been keeping quiet. He has autism, so it's okay.
Because
All's
you'd be in
forgiven.
jail.
He's gonna make an album like in 2 years, and all will be well. No
I don't
one
even
will
give it
remember
2
it even
years.
happened.
It'll probably be out in a year. Maybe less. Maybe
It'll start.
Rihanna has a baby.
It'll start with like someone coming out with a song, and then he'll get featured on it, and that's how he'll start his
there
big
you go.
comeback.
Yeah. He'll make a banger with Kendrick or some shit.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
I'm fine with that. If believing in Kanye makes me an idiot sandwich, then I'm
The
an
most
idiot
delicious
hoagie.
the
Yeah.
most delicious idiot sandwich out there. All right, on to the next thing, the Ohio Trail derailment. Did you guys seen that shit? Or
No.
Yeah, I haven't
I'm
like
always the person that hasn't seen it. You always bring
I-
something up, and then Tiara's like, "Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about." I'm like, "What are you talking
because
about?"
he pays attention to fucking outside of his daily life.
I'm sorry.
well, I haven't like kept up with it too much. I don't know all the details of, but I've heard about it. Like
I did a little bit of research on it, and like I don't really know. Obviously, the train was not on the tracks at the end of this. All right, apparently it had a bunch of like
Yeah.
hazardous materials on it, and they decided to instead of cleaning it up, because it would have just taken forever and could have caused even more damage than it did, I guess. They just blew it up and it released like a bunch of shit into the air, and now like all the people in like a certain square mile, I have no idea what it is, but they're getting like like breathing problems, they're getting skin rashes, nausea, lightheadedness, like all the people within like the immediate area around there. Happened in like Ohio or some shit, or like
Oh,
Salem,
the Ohio.
Salem, some
Okay, yeah, I do know what
yeah.
you're talking about now. Okay. No, it's clicking in my brain. I'm a little
It's coming.
slow.
Yeah.
I'm running
No,
on a delay.
I literally just saw a video earlier
Play
on
the
Twitter
idiot
of
sandwich fucking one.
Can I touch it, please?
someone posted a video of like the water and like how
Yeah.
contaminated the
It's
water is. Like
super, yeah.
someone threw something into the water and then the like residual splash, like it looked crazy. It looked like the water was like splitting almost into like not water. It's so hard to explain, but you could tell that water was fucked up. I quote tweeted it and I was like, no, that's just normal Ohio water.
It's just, is this Flint, Michigan?
Dude, it's gonna be worse than that, probably.
I
That's
heard
another thing too. How is Flint not fixed yet? It's been like I've been hearing about that since high school. I thought Flint would been okay
Yeah,
by now.
It might be fixed. I don't know. If I can just send them great value water.
Yeah,
Fuck-
we'll just ask Bowser. Bowser, what do you do for your water scenario? Because you live in the slums.
Yeah, we're down in the slums here. I just go to the local grocery establishment and I just buy 40 packs of water every couple like I get like 2 or 3 every couple weeks, I think.
The man takes showers with bottled water.
No,
I saw
use-
the
it's
I saw
fine-
the
it's fine to take a
inventory.
shower with, but like you're just not
The
supposed to
inventory
drink.
the inventory you had was like you were preparing for an apocalypse.
I'll send you a picture of what my fridge looks like right
It's
now.
just water. It's just bottles
It's
of
pretty
water.
much just fucking water on the top shelf. And I got some mustard and ketchup and other condiments. Good shit.
Oh, I got another thing too to bring up, just because like you mentioned the Super Bowl happened. Like DeMar Hamlin, the
Mhm.
Bills player that like died on the field, and then
What?
Just for
he
a
was at
second.
the
Just for a second.
he was for a second, yeah.
He's fine.
He was at the Super Bowl and he was wearing a jacket, this like custom like dope jacket that he had. And on the back of it, it had something eternal written on it. And people got like pissed off and like offended at it because they were like, oh, now you're eternal. Like, what happened to thoughts and prayers? Basically, hardcore Christians got really offended at his jacket just because it said eternal.
Maybe
It's
he's a big fan of like Marvel movies.
It's like, dude, how fucking dumb are you people? It's just a stupid,
They care about
expensive
people until they
jacket.
disagree
You ever
with
seen?
them.
You ever
That's
seen
why
really,
religion's
really?
retarded.
You ever seen really fucking expensive shit that like rappers and athletes wear and stuff? It's one, it usually looks hideous, but two, even when it looks really good, it has some dumb bullshit written across it. This is just another example. And it's not even that stupid. It just said eternal. It's just a fucking phrase on a jacket. And yeah, Christians were mad because they're like, what happened to our thoughts and prayers? Like, what happened to God? I thought you believed in God. It's like,
I mean, have you
First
seen the
off-
shit that fucking
Oh, yeah.
Kanye West, like the shoes he fucking makes, dude? That shit looks like garbage bags.
I like Kanye West, the artist and singer. You don't have to like the person and like all that shit too.
This is
Yeah.
a certified
Although the-
hood classic.
I mean, the normal Yeezys are good. It's just it's like the Yeezy. So, well, even the Yeezy slides just like normal slides. But when he came out with like the Yeezy boots and the Yeezy like ultra slides and like the Yeezy
Bullshit.
like the Yeezy T-shirt, which is literally just a T-shirt with 5 holes in it for $500. Like, dude, what?
Jesus.
I'm gonna go get a Hanes
$500?
one and grab a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll even buy new scissors.
It was
Save a little
literally
bit of
just
money.
I remember when that came out. It was literally a long sleeve shirt, just with like some holes cut into it, and it was like, yeah, it was like $200, $300, something like that.
I wear long sleeve shirts under short sleeve shirts under long sleeve shirts.
Interesting.
It's
Is that a
crazy.
Stewie Griffin line? You guys remember that or no?
No.
Okay, never mind.
I don't remember that.
He was trying to be a popular kid in high school. He's like, well, if you say one more cool thing, you're in. I wear long sleeve shirts under short sleeve shirts.
Oh,
Under
I
long
remember
sleeve shirts.
that.
Wow, that's crazy. Will you go to prom with me?
China.
Oh, speaking of China, that's actually fucking on cue. Don't worry, boys. Joe Biden said he's gonna talk to. Oh, he didn't get the.
Oh, wait,
Hit
hold
the
on.
button.
I got you. Joe Biden, start over.
Don't worry, Sleepy Joe is gonna talk to.
My friend Snoop Dogg.
He's gonna talk to China about their stupid ass spy movie. Don't worry, he's gonna talk to him about it. Yeah, that's what he said.
The spy balloon. I forgot. Yeah, that happened too. Like the past couple weeks.
By the time this episode comes out, it'll be like 3 weeks old.
It'll be way old, but it was pretty fun. I saw there's a comedian that I really like, Tim Dillon, and he has a podcast, and he was talking about it, and he was like, I always thought that like, we should be really afraid of China. They're like the big superpower of the world, and they have the best technology, and they could destroy us in a war and all that shit. And then he's like, and then we hear this, like, this is the best that they have, a hot air balloon. Like, is it bad to say I'm a little China?
I don't know.
What are you doing in my
Maybe it's just like a regular like college student or something like that put one up. Probably
No, they said that was theirs.
Oh, well.
And they want it back.
Yeah, they were
after
they
we
were
shot it
pissed.
down. Yeah, after we shot it down, they were like, "Why would you do that? That's our balloon." It was just a weather balloon or some shit like that.
It wasn't hurting anything. It was doing nothing wrong. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, you can't just fly something over another country and expect it to be okay. That's not how it works. But yeah, they were like mad at us. They were like, it wasn't a spy balloon. It was yeah, I think, is that what they said? Was it?
It was a weather balloon. It was like a weather balloon that
that got off course?
This got off course.
It was absolutely hilarious to see both sides of the political spectrum like freaking out. You had the Republicans saying Joe Biden is spineless. He won't shoot down the Chinese spy balloon. The Chinese spy, it's gonna steal our info. It's gonna nuke us or something like
they don't already have
that.
It.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, China knows everything about us, dude. And then you had the left wings going, there's no need to shoot it down. It's not hurting anyone. And then the second they shot it down, then it was flipped, and it was like the left was going, oh, Joe Biden's a hero for shooting it down. We were actually in agreement. We should have shot it down all along. And then the right was like, well, he shot it down too late, so we still don't like him. Like, it's just always funny to see how people react to shit like that. And then China was like, what the fuck, guys? Our balloon?
What the fuck, bro?
There are only two things I can't stand in this world. People who are intolerant of other people's cultures and
China.
And China.
And China. I thought when he said and, you would have cut it off and put China.
A little soft editing. Steven can probably pull that off.
China.
Perfect.
See, it's times like this, though, I will say, man, I wish Trump were president, because his presser talking about the Chinese spy balloon would have been hilarious. He would have been like, we already overcame the Chinese virus, the Kung flu.
He is a sick puppy.
Because you'd be in jail.
Spy balloon.
It would have been 10 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
All right, last thing I got for the current events is apparently Bruce Willis has dementia. So shout out Bruce Willis. Hope he's handling that good in his family.
I saw that too.
Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Which it's actually been known for a while that something's been up mentally.
Yeah.
Because his family basically retired him from acting a few months ago. And like they had to make the announcement or whatever. But yeah, he had been kind of going downhill for the last few years now. I mean, there was an example of like I remember seeing this like when it was first announced a few months ago that he was retired from acting because of his mental state. There was he had done a movie for I think Amazon or something, so it wasn't like a theatrical release or some shit like that. But it was a movie for some streaming service, and he was getting interviewed about it. And at one point, the person interviewing him asked him a specific question about what a certain time. I don't remember what it was. And his Willis's answer was just completely different from the question that was asked. Like, as if a completely different person asked him a completely different question. And like that was just one example of like, oh yeah, he's not quite sure where he is right now. So kind of sucks, but I mean, he's a legend.
Absolute legend. Greatest Christmas movie of all time.
Yep.
Whenever he works with what is it, Tracy Morgan, a Cop Out movie, or like they have a couple movies together, I think. But
Dude, Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction.
Great
I didn't even go back to that. No.
That's when like he was young. That's when he had hair.
All right. Oh, the next thing, boys, we got. Would you rather, TR? What do you got for us this week?
Yeah. So for my would you rather, it's so when you get a new pair of shoes, like a brand new nice pair of shoes, are you wearing them right away to like show them off, like wherever you're going, like at this time of year, or are you waiting until it's like spring and all the snow's melted? Or do you just not care if they get like maybe a little dirty, you're still gonna wear them out even in the winter? Like even if the weather's nice and let's say like the sidewalks aren't covered in snow or whatever, like do you guys wait or do you wear them?
Good
Right off the
question.
bat?
Oh yeah. I don't buy shoes until like the spring and summer, and then I just wear them right away.
I I got a new pair of shoes for Christmas, some really nice looking Adidas shoes, and they were white is like the main color. And I was waiting on it, and we had like a decently sunny day, and I wore them for one day, and they're already fucking dirty. Like it got like the mud, you know, the snow, like that turns into like the mud water.
The slushy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna be done buying white shoes for a while, but I'm definitely probably waiting a little bit. I'm gonna wear the other shoes I have until they fucking like fall apart.
Yeah, I wait. I wait until all the snow's gone and shit. I got a pair of New Balances, a really, really nice pair, like 2 months ago or so. And yeah, they're mostly like white.
Do you still have the Kyries?
I do still have the no, I don't have the wait. No, yeah, I
red
don't have the
ones? The red
Kyries. The
Kyries?
Kyries, yeah, those were the red ones. No, I don't have
Oh,
those.
they're old.
I have the Dames.
They were sick when
no.
you got them though. I
They
remember
were-
every
they were
every
fire.
darty
They were
every
fire.
darty we went to is just not the Kyries.
The Kyries. No, I have the Dames still though, the orange ones. But yeah, I got a pair of New Balances and they're mostly white. But yeah, I got those 2 months ago and I have worn them once, and I'm not gonna wear them until all the snow melts and it's nice out. Like once you wear them for a few months and then they get kind of like a little used or whatever, that's fine. But just right away to start the like start wearing them and it's still middle of winter. No, I always wait.
I'm sorry.
Can I
for the
touch it,
train
please?
noise. All right, is it gone?
The train's
train?
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
I can still hear it outside, but
Good question.
oh man. All right. Steven, where's the bucket? I mean the bowl or shoe or whatever the fuck you got to put in.
Should I get the what the fuck shoe?
Yeah, bro. You should start changing the
Well,
the
let me
container.
all of
just put
TR's
the
old.
sticky note
Oh
on it.
no, they fell. All of TR's old shoes, I'm gonna just collect, and then we're gonna draw out of a shoe. Son of a bitch.
I got a pair of white ones from last summer that I bought that you could recycle after I get my
Oh.
new ones in the spring.
Let's see what this week's top 5 is. Huh. All right, top 5 mammals.
Mammals, that's a good one.
Mammals. Let's go.
Mammals. Kobe.
Dolphins.
Kobe's a mammal.
Platypus.
Or he was.
Platypus, because they're the only ones that lay eggs.
Platypus lay eggs?
Yeah.
Dude.
They're the
Didn't
only
you
mammals
watch
that do
fucking
it.
Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah, Perry the platypus. He's a boy though.
But he lays eggs.
Boys lay eggs in the platypus community?
I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong.
In this day and age, yeah.
We're just not gonna we're not gonna go there.
But like
You
elephants.
said what?
Elephants, yeah.
Pretty good.
I feel like Steven's looking it up on his computer right now to see what mammals are.
No, I have the button bar. I'm always on the hunt for sound effects.
Oh
Oh wait.
My friend Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, fire.
Dogs.
My friends, yeah, dogs.
Dogs.
He is a sick puppy.
Dogs has to be in the top 5 for sure.
Yeah. So dogs, elephants, elephante.
Cows.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for cows.
Yeah.
I mean horses. I know like people like horses, but glue
What about-
is very important. So horses got
Yeah.
be in there.
The
that's true.
Pizzly bear then.
I'm scared of it. I don't want it in the top 5.
But it's a good one.
It is a good one.
It is a good one. But if I come across the Pizzly, bro, I'm just giving up. Like I might try to like.
Are we doing monkeys or no monkeys?
I don't know if it's making the top 5.
Like all monkeys or a specific kind, like gorillas.
Orangutans.
Oh, Harambe.
Harambe, yeah, he
Just
specifically
him.
should be in.
Just
Okay,
him,
so he's
yeah.
a top 5 mammal, and then we have cows, and we have elephants, and we're doing platypus.
And dogs.
Dogs. That's 5.
And not in any specific order.
This is a certified hood classic.
Now it is.
Dude, this year, it'll be 7 years, like since Harambe died. That's
It's
crazy.
really been
dude.
7?
Yeah, it was 2016 was when he was killed.
No.
Murdered.
I thought it was 2016 because I was
Might
in
be
high
earlier.
school.
I think I was
Yeah,
in
May
10th grade.
May
or
20.
11th
It was
grade.
May 28th of 2016.
Holy shit.
I had literally just graduated high school when it happened.
Yeah.
Well,
I was
R.I.P.
just getting
Harambe.
done with 11th grade. That's crazy.
Jesus.
We'll do a
You
celebration.
little baby. You're in fucking 11th grade.
Yeah, I would have just finished it up.
Just got my grade. What is it? Grade. What is he trying to
It's
get
grade
in
10.
His
fucking,
grade
Or
10.
his
his
grade 10.
I
You know,
like
hey,
your funny
maybe-
words, man.
Maybe next year I can get my grade 11. Who knows?
Yeah.
He never
Who
does
knows?
it.
Who knows
He
what happens
skips both
after
of
that?
those, and then he does.
No.
He goes to college and becomes a janitor. All right, you guys want to do a piss test or?
We can do
Quick
piss
word
test.
from the sponsor here.
The brand new burger you can fuck. This burger is better than sex. You can fuck this burger. Only at Burger King you can stick your dick in this burger. Your balls will explode, guaranteed. You can come inside, outside, and all over the new Burger King.
All right, that's enough of that.
Burger King sponsor us.
Burger
Yep,
King
yep.
shout out. Your nuggets suck though. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Normally, if given a choice between doing something and nothing, I'd choose to do nothing. But I will do something if it helps someone else do nothing. I'd work all night if it meant nothing got done.
What an absolute legend, Ron Swanson, ladies and gentlemen. That's honestly, I think that's probably my favorite quote from him.
Really?
Or like,
There's a lot. There's a lot
dude,
from Ron
he's my
Swanson.
favorite
that's-
character. Yeah, there's my.
Oh,
he's my
for
favorite
sure, he's the
character in
best
that
one
whole
on
show.
the. Oh yeah, 100%. I like the whole bit where he's at the park and he's like gonna slaughter a cow, and they're like, "You're not gonna slaughter that here, are you?" And he's like, "Don't worry, I have a permit." And he hands the permit over. He's like, "This just says I can do what I want." And he's like, "I am the director of the parks department. This is a park." There you go.
Yep.
There's been a
Honestly,
mistake.
I'm happy I finally
You've
watched that
accidentally
show.
given me the
I think I'm
food
gonna
that
start
my
watching,
food eats.
I think I'm gonna start watching Shameless as well.
Have you seen
I
it?
haven't watched that yet. Nope.
You haven't seen any of it?
Nope.
That's a good one. Have you guys been watching the new remake of the Beavis and Butthead?
No, I have not.
It's
I
pretty
Is it
haven't
on-
seen it yet. But
pretty
I hear
good.
it's really good.
Yeah. It's on Comedy Central. I don't know if it's on a streaming service yet. But like, oh, you have YouTube TV, so you can watch it through that.
I used to until they
Oh, you
bumped
don't
the
have it
numbers
anymore?
up. Yeah.
Oh,
I was paying
man.
like $35 a month or something like that, and then my card got charged for like 80, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, that's the new price. I think when I first signed up for it, it just started me at like 70.
Is it not on Paramount?
It might be.
I
Because
thought Paramount plays like pretty much all Comedy Central shows now.
yeah, because it's right
I know
around.
they have all the roasts.
Well,
on
the
there.
South Parks are on there,
Oh yeah.
and
Tosh.0's on there.
and South
Sure.
Park, they just started their new season too.
Oh, that's right. God, South Park's been going for so long. That's another show that, like, you think about it, it's like There's a lot of people that are like, oh yeah, it started in the early 2000s. Like, no, it started in the 90s. Their first episode was in 99, I think.
Yep.
Like that show's been on for a minute.
It's literally been out since I've been alive. Actually, I think it's actually been out longer than I've been alive.
Damn, so that's got to be getting close. Well, wait, no, was The Simpsons in the 80s?
Yeah, Simpsons was like mid 80s, like maybe even early 80s.
That's wild.
Like,
was it? I didn't think Simpsons was that old.
No, I don't think mid 80s, but I want to say like 89 or like early.
I don't even
90s.
know when TV was invented, bro. When was the TV invented? Let's look that up.
1989 was Simpsons.
Oh, look at
that guy.
What a guess.
And they're still going.
The
That's
boy
crazy.
watch.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking 1927. We're good.
That has to be the longest running, like,
I think it still is,
cartoon, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
ever.
yeah, I think yeah.
Like not including a show that like, you know, gets canceled or whatever, and then has a reboot 2 years later, and so they still call it the same thing. Like I'm talking a continuous, like continued seasons. Like that has to be the longest one.
Not even just cartoon, but maybe like one of the longest shows. Oh, I mean, the non-cartoon shows don't last that long. It's usually like 7 seasons if you're lucky.
It has to be like one of the longest running shows just ever in general. Right now.
Yeah, it's the longest running one still.
Damn. Good for them.
And I don't think you can ever stop making it though, you know what I mean? Like you just gotta keep going.
At this point, yeah, you just write it out.
Well, I mean, eventually you're gonna have to run out of ideas.
Well, no, they don't because they're predicting the fucking future, Steven.
That's true. They're not predicting it; they're telling it.
And
to
also,
us.
also like kind of like South Park, they kind of take that vibe now. Like they sort of just make fun of like current events. So
yeah,
it's really easy. Like the world just provides their content for them. That's why South Park will never like end, because like as long as the world keeps getting more fucked up and as shitty as it is, like they'll keep making seasons and making fun of it because that's just what they do.
Yep.
I shagged her.
Did you, Steven?
Do I make you horny, baby?
Daddario? I cannot say her name, bro. It's a little tongue twister every time.
Alexandra Daddario.
Her name is Alata. Alata for China.
Come again.
I wanna hump a lot. Excuse me?
Austin Powers, dude. I know we talked about it, and I gotta put it in the bucket for top 5 trilogies. But I mean, I would make a very strong argument that Austin Powers has the best trilogy out there.
Dude, it might be number 1, just for how funny it is. But I don't know if you could put trilogies like
that's going back to
against action movies because they're just totally different.
Well, yeah, and plus a lot of the original trilogies, like TR said with the Pirates of the Caribbean, they just kept making them. But the first 3 Pirates were the best. Are there 4 or 5 Pirates of the Caribbean?
There's like 7, bro.
Oh, there's 7 of them?
Or I think they're making the 7th one.
They're making the what are they making? They're making the 6th one. Yeah, they're making the 6th one with Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm mad at that.
That might be good.
Might have to go. Might have to go see that.
Theater.
Yes, I might go to the theater, sit in the front row.
How you doing? You looking fine.
Damn, Margot.
Although Johnny Depp still should like be in it.
Yeah, I hope they do like a cameo or some shit with him. I feel like he would still do that.
He's got to be getting old. Like, what? How old is he now? Can he
old.
do all the stunts? Well, I mean, Tom Cruise can do all of his stunts, but you can't really compare Tom Cruise to.
Well, you just tried to, so.
I tried to, yeah.
I don't know. I think the cocaine just keeps Johnny Depp going. Like he'll be all right.
A little bit of coke never hurt nobody, or
no,
maybe it did.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Not Johnny.
None of us would ever know.
Not me either. We should get Johnny Depp on the podcast.
We should.
Yeah, he'd probably do it.
Let's reach out on Twitter. Do you guys know our Twitter page is up?
Yeah, I was gonna plug that, I guess, at the end, but hey, Twitter's up. It's at Check This Pod.
And Bowser is our TikTok. How's our TikTok?
I did make the TikTok, but I haven't posted anything yet. It's at hang on. Yeah, at Check This Podcast.
Let's go.
Should I change it to pod and then
I don't think it matters. Yeah. I just did Check This Pod because I don't know. It
Makes
said
it
it was
easier.
available. If it said it was available, so I took it.
Perfect.
Number 6. Man urinates on fellow passenger for not being allowed to smoke.
That is not an overreaction. It is a little rude, but it is not an overreaction.
I mean, it's all right. Like, overrated as fuck, in my opinion. I mean,
Oh shit! What a move, Steven. TR, what's the overrated or underrated?
So just because I walked past them the other day in the store. We're gonna go with kind of controversial, but
Oh,
oatmeal
shit.
raisin chocolate chip cookies. Me personally, I actually really like them. I know people fucking hate raisins and shit, but I gotta say I like them in a cookie. I think they're very underrated.
I think so too. I'm a huge fan of the oatmeal raisin cookies. But did you say you also put the chocolate chips in there?
Chocolate chips as well, yeah.
So
I'll have them without them too, but
that would be closer to like a monster cookie. Do you guys know what that is?
Yeah, don't they have M&Ms in them too?
Yeah, it's chocolate chip,
Yeah.
M&M, and oatmeal combined into one.
Those are good, but no, you don't put raisins in anything, bro. Fuck raisins. They're gross. They don't belong anywhere.
Yeah, I hate raisins like on
Overrated as
their
fuck.
own. Like a raisin, I shouldn't say I hate. Raisins on their own, like I'm not a big fan of, but like in certain things, I actually think they kind of pair well with.
Yeah, like oatmeal.
Yeah.
Cookies.
Trail mix, like I actually like
that's
them in
another
trail
one.
mix too.
Do you know what raisins are?
They're just dried grapes.
Yeah, just leave them in your fridge until they turn to raisins. It's gonna look like a goddamn war zone in there for months on end. But they'll turn into raisins. It's fucking nasty. I don't like it at all. What do you mean? Yes,
There's a different process to it. It's like you can't just
Yeah, you
leave a
can't-
fucking
you
steak
can
in
put
a
'em in
fridge and it
yeah.
turns into beef jerky. No, that's not the same.
No, that's called dry aging, bro. If you leave a
Not in the
vacuum
fridge though. Wouldn't you have to keep it in the fucking
That's to
like
stay in a cool place. Like your fridge will work.
Okay. Yeah, so you've done it before. You've made raisins.
No, but raisins are gross. I don't believe you should ruin a perfectly good chocolate chip cookie with putting nasty ass raisins in them.
But we're talking about oatmeal raisin cookies.
With no oatmeal raisin chocolate chip, right?
Yeah,
Well, it
so
can be
oatmeal
either or.
raisin.
Either way, for me, with the chocolate chips, without the chocolate chips, I still think they're very underrated. I like them.
I think it's
overrated,
underrated
they're
too.
gross.
Nope, underrated.
That's
Can we
fine.
all agree though? No,
no pomegranates.
we don't want that in our cookies. That'd be
I don't pomegranate cookies. Is that a thing?
I don't think I've ever had do they do that? I've had like cranberries and cookies.
If
like,
they've never
dried,
done it,
like
let's try it.
craisins, dried cranberries. Those are all right in a cookie, but pomegranates, I don't know.
If pomegranate cookies aren't a thing, I say we make a little video, a little special video, and see if we can make them. Just make regular cookies and fucking put a pomegranate in there.
I don't know if that would work too well, honestly. Like, what are we
I
gonna
don't
do?
think
Just
it
the
will.
seeds, the pomegranate seeds?
Yeah, you just
Maybe
put the
we
pomegranate
remove the
seeds in the
seeds.
cookie mix.
Everything that I own will be stained if we do that. Pomegranates stain everything, dude.
Dude, we'll just
Yeah,
put
but
down
they're so good
put down
though.
painter the shit that you put down on the floor when you paint like the walls or whatever.
Painter's tape?
Not painter's tape.
Gotta put painter's tape and newspaper down to make pomegranate
Oh
cookies.
yeah, we can just put newspaper down everywhere.
Oh, they did, dude. Okay, I got distracted. They showed a DQ commercial, and they showed someone dipping the Texas toast in the gravy.
Oh, that's a move.
Yeah, dude, it brought me
gotta
back.
Mr. Unlimited. Yeah, you gotta be unlimited.
Shut up, Russell.
That's what Russell. He shouldn't have partnered with Subway. He should have partnered with DQ. He should have been like Texas
then
toast
they
in the
probably would've won
gravy
the
will
Super
make
Bowl.
you unlimited.
Unlimited. That's dangerous.
The DQ gravy can be dangerous though.
Yeah, if
It's
you
too
consume
hot.
too much of it.
If you get it too hot, bro, you'll burn your tongue. It's worth it though every time. All right, last thing I got for us today is the Did You Know? And this one's for TR. Did you know cheese is older than any written language? It's older than any written language. You got any old cheese over there in Wisconsin?
I did not know that. I know there are definitely some places that have some pretty like aged cheeses around here.
It's
older
older than any writ.
Any written language? You mean
Yeah,
even like
so-
caveman drawings? Did they even know how to make cheese back then? 'Cause it's a process.
They
No, I mean,
barely
like,
knew how to
like,
do fires.
like that. That's like any of
That's
like
like
official
scriptures.
yeah, like
Okay.
So we're talking
like
like
any
Egyptians and
official
yeah.
written
I
language.
think I said that wrong.
I guess then I could believe it because yeah, before people learned how to write, that's
I mean,
before
okay,
they
so
learned
if
how
they
to
can build the
communicate through writing.
pyramids, they can make a wheel of cheese.
For sure.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
actually how they invented
Yeah,
the
I
wheel.
suppose because when they made the pyramids, they weren't writing yet. They were writing the scriptures of what they did, like on the walls and stuff. So
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like written 5,500 years ago, Mesopotamia, and then cheese was 6,000 years ago in the grasslands of the Sahara.
Bro, it's crazy to think about like timelines like that. I saw one that said that like we're closer in time to Cleopatra than Cleopatra was to the rising of the pyramids. That's how long the pyramids have been around. Like the pyramids were around for a longer amount of time before Cleopatra like was born than to when Cleopatra died to right now, current day.
That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
Also, going off of the cheese category, I saw an interesting one today. So there's in the US, there's 60 certified cheese masters. How many of them do you think live in Wisconsin? So there's 60.
59.
There's 60 total in the US. How many of them do you think live in Wisconsin?
Wait a minute. Probably none of them actually. I don't think Wisconsin's real big on getting certified for anything.
You're going with 0?
Yeah, they probably don't really care about it. They've just been
TR?
it's in their blood. They don't need somebody.
I don't know.
Like, a piece of paper that says they're certified in cheese making.
I don't know. I'd say 15, which might seem like small, but like that's a fourth of it. So you disperse the other 45 amongst the rest of the states. Like I feel like that's a pretty good number compared to where they are everywhere else. So I'll say 15.
A pretty good guess. It's all 60.
Damn,
oh, really?
Should have stuck with the first guy.
All 60 of the certified cheese masters in the US are living in Wisconsin.
Well, what do you know?
Well, I know Wisconsin loves cheese.
No, Wisconsin loves fucking cheese.
Maybe is like part of the requirement to become certified, you have to move to Wisconsin and like an apprenticeship.
Good question.
I don't know.
Because I'm down to become the 61st.
You're gonna be our cheese expert correspondent from Wisconsin.
Dude, I will get a fucking suit and tie, go into work every day.
Wrong.
Get a little camera.
You know, back to the pyramids real quick too, because you brought that up. You know, the pyramids weren't built by slaves, like a lot of people like thought or say that they were. Like they weren't built by slaves. They were actually built by like high-ranking people like in their community, and they were paid for their work to like build it back then.
Well, like when you live in a community, like back then, everybody just had to pitch in.
Yeah.
So everybody, like, otherwise they
except for like the royalty.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, the royalty did, but everyone else was like, hey,
it was probably just it was like a construction
like,
job, you know, like they probably they were probably the lower class though. I'm guessing they didn't get paid well in comparison to other jobs like blacksmiths and stuff. So that's probably why they like classified them as slaves.
Maybe not, but yeah, they certainly weren't. It wasn't unpaid labor, and they got paid. They got paid enough to get by with the work they were doing. I know that, but
think about it like
that was probably pre-slavery. They probably didn't even know what slavery was back then. They were probably just like,
oh, I'm sure
that's a foreign concept, and that's a foreign concept. And then eventually someone was like, hey, these people don't know anything about us. So let's just fuck it. Let's just capture them. Why not? Like, someone out there had to be the guy to say, all right, I got a wild idea. Those people in that country, continent, whatever,
they could come
work for us. A damn thing about us. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, boys, we did it. Racism is no more.
Oh, man. No, what I was going to say, shit, I lost my train of thought now after that. Oh yeah, I was thinking like, so there was a royal family or whatever, and they're rich as shit, and they can just make everybody do what they kind of want them to do, like to make their society keep driving. So I bet like one of those rich motherfuckers are just like, fuck it, dude, we got so many people now, we could just start building a fucking sculpture over here. Just start doing it. It's probably what happened.
Probably what happened. We have to get a time machine though. figure it out. Let's get to the bottom of this.
We're working
hard-hitting
on it.
topics.
Can I touch it, please?
Touch what?
I love refrigerators.
That's a good one.
All the construction workers building the pyramids.
I declare bankruptcy!
I wish it was that easy.
You just said it, and I didn't say it. I declared it.
I declared it.
I love The Office.
Have you guys watched like the Superfan episodes?
Some of them, and then do you guys know what is it? Chicks in the Office. Have you guys heard about that podcast?
Mm-mm.
It's Pam.
I've heard of it, but
wait,
I haven't like.
yeah, I thought that was a joke.
I haven't heard any
Yeah,
of
so
it. But
Jenna Fisher and I forget the actress who plays
Kelly.
No, it's not Kelly. It's oh, why am I drawing a blank? Who's Dwight's fucking secret
Angela?
affair? Angela. Yeah,
Angela.
exactly, yeah. It's those two, and they just talk about like behind the scenes stuff with The Office. It's pretty good. What is her name though? What's the actress's name? Oh,
No
wow.
idea. I don't really watch the intro anymore.
The intro?
Yeah, where it says like
Oh,
all
yeah,
their
yeah.
names.
Yeah, when they came out with that feature, it's just skip intro.
Yep.
Yup. Get me to the good stuff.
China.
All right, boys. That's all I had for us today. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's it for me. I don't really have any other topics to talk about.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please drop a like if you enjoyed the vid. Subscribe if you think puppy murder is wrong, and click the bell. It does something cool. Lets you know what we're doing. Follow the new Twitter and TikTok. Deuces.
yeah, at check this pod. Go ahead and give
Oh,
us a
and
follow.
watch out for Spotify and Apple Podcast. It's coming soon, we promise.